What's up, everyone? I have a man. These videos are different, man. I really don't know what anyone ever wants. So before I've made a lot of practice videos, and a lot of my practice videos really aren't fun to watch. Like, so I don't make a lot of them. Uh, and the reason is because, like, man, I shake so many fish off. Here at Cumberland, I actually caught a couple. I caught a couple on day one. I just didn't post very many of them. They were all the same. Just a lot of topwater bites, which was pretty cool. But you know, so throughout the 4 days of practice, I went from topwater fishing to deep fishing to trying different things out, and that's kind of what you'll see. There's not a lot of fish catches. There's not a lot of I didn't show a lot of those. I just did the three or four things that I kind of figured out and kind of put them all together. So this is it. Like I said, I really don't know uh, if you guys want commentary beforehand or what's going on through my head. Like I said, I mean, I kind of give you a breakdown. This is what went on. You know, like I said, I went topwater fishing right off the bat, and I just kind of wanted to see what the fish were doing, like if I could see any, and I could see some. So that was pretty cool. They were just up there so shallow, and then as I started watching this front start approaching, I started getting nervous about them biting on day two like that, which I was right. They did not. I had a couple bite, and they were up there, and then eventually they just left. They weren't even up there. I never saw a fish after like 10 o'clock in the morning up there. And I found some fish really out deep from like 15 all the way to 40, which was pretty cool. Like that's what I kind of wanted to happen if a front like this blew through. Like I figured those were like, the fish that wouldn't be affected. Obviously those were affected too. I mean, I never had a bite doing it, and those were probably, I didn't really do it on day one. It was really an easy way to get bit out there deep. So like I said, it's kind of one of those deals that as I was going through it all, and you can kind of see like my last fish of practice was basically a giant on a 6XD. It was my only two casts I made the entire practice with it. And once I kind of like at that point in time, man, I knew where they were at. I knew why they were set up there. It made a lot of sense. So this was my practice. Like I said, it's very hard. I still have a hard time even in all this fishing. You go to a new lake, especially a reservoir like this that they have smallmouth in it, but it's not like a true smallmouth lake, like up north. And it's not like a lot of lakes back home around I live, how the smallmouth act. So it's one of the toughest things I've always had to try to figure out is how do you practice for a an event when you know everything's going to change. The first day I wasn't worried about it. The second day I knew the front would come through, but like I said, if you have 6 days in a row that's all normal, it's very hard to practice for something that's all going to change. It's been my biggest concern through fishing. Sometimes I figure it out, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And like I said, a lot of times back home, I kind of know what to expect and what they'll do. Here, I don't know why that deep bite quit or why the fish that I had found out deep, it made sense for them to stay and they didn't. So it's one of them deals. Some patterns never died. Other patterns did. And so that's one of those hard deals that's hard to figure out. And I tried a lot of different things on day two and it never worked out for me. So, but this is my video of practice at Cumberland. Maybe it'll kind of share a little insight into like how I was progressing through practice, trying to figure out what I should do for the event.
I'll be catching all your fish. You hear me? Todd. I told you to stop catching them all.
That is a big old smallmouth.
That's a smallmouth?
Yeah.
Well, you need to leave. You caught 2 fish there. Why do you keep throwing? Like, you need to leave.
Well, I hadn't really done this all day, so that's why. This is the biggest smallmouth I've caught in a creek so far, so.
Does that make you think something different? Ready, one?
I don't know. Maybe. Well, I've caught 2 fishes. I had another pretty big one that's gonna blow up. It's just, you just gotta, I don't know. Like, I mean, that makes me feel a little bit better. It's right over here where I caught some the other day. I need to just drive around and look. Stop fishing it. I didn't fish it because I just planned on doing this. This is how I got bit yesterday. And by the end of the day, I eventually had enough big ones. I didn't do it all day. Today, I mean, I learned some other stuff too today. So, that's why I call it smallmouth back here. Yeah, that's 3 bites back here. No one's doing this.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, they might try, but you gotta really be dedicated. It ain't easy. You just gotta go do it. There's another creek. There's a creek I need to go do it in. And just continually. Let's see. How many creeks are over here? 1, 2. Yeah, there's a bunch of them over here. Well, they will hit 8660. A lot bigger than I thought. This could get fun. Look at that big boy. Need one bite on it. I finally got it. Alright. Call it a day. Big one. Maybe I need to do this. I don't think anyone does this.